Pokemon have seen 7 unique regions so far in its 20 years that it's been around. All 7 regions have been based off real-world locations. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh are all based off Japan. Kalos is based off France, and Unova and now Alola are based off the United States. There are still many places in our world Game Freak could choose as an inspiration, and in this series I will pick a part of the real world and reimagine it as a Pokemon region. And in this episode, as suggested by Brian Nandal, we will be reimagining Guyana as a Pokemon region. Guyana, a gem of South America. I know I already did South America as a whole region, but taking another look at Guyana, it does deserve its own video. Calling it a gem is actually an understatement. Its beauty is far more than that, with its iconic waterfalls that would make a perfect place to encounter a legendary Pokemon. Even the hidden Sakakali Beach on the Essequibo River would be an ideal location for a fishing village tucked deep within the rainforest. But there is more to Guyana than just beautiful water features in the rainforest. Where Guyana meets Brazil and almost Savannah plays as the in-between area for the two countries. And Pokemon is truly missing a Savannah to go catch Pokemon in. It would be a great feature for any Pokemon game. With the beauty of the land taken care of, it's time to fill the idea of the region with some of the animal life of Guyana. And first up is the white-faced Saki. This adorable monkey is something that should be made into a Pokemon considering the lack of good monkey Pokemon. There may be many, but it's tainted by that trio from Unova. The white-faced Saki could fix all that and become a Pokemon with a possible normal and dark typing just by playing off the coloring of its fur. It would be a unique typing and a great potential for being an awesome monkey-based Pokemon. Coming up next is the Harpy Eagle, the most powerful raptor found in the Americas. Because of its status, this gorgeous bird would be given an enormous attack and speed, though it will lack on the defenses so it wouldn't be too broken. And for its typing, flying is a given, but because of its coloring, I would want it to give it either the secondary typing of rock or steel. Though that would contradict the stats I would be giving it, but regardless, the Harpy Eagle would make a great Pokemon. And the final inspiration I have picked is an iconic animal of South America, the mighty, fearsome Anaconda. We don't have many snake Pokemon, and the ones we do have, poison dominates their typing. Well, since the Anaconda is not a venomous snake, you can't have it spitting poison. Instead, to represent the pure power this mighty serpent has, I would give it the fighting typing. Not only would it be something new having a fighting Pokemon that doesn't look like a fighting type, it would just be a nice addition to the snake Pokemon with a more diverse selection. Now, with the normal Pokemon taken care of, it's time to look at what could be the legendary Pokemon for this region. But there is actually a legendary Pokemon in Guyana. In the official canon from before 4th Gen, Guyana is the home of Mew, and in turn would be one of the legendary Pokemon here. This would also be a great time to introduce its Mega, if it were to get one. I know this is a cop-out for a legendary, but I have to be honest. There isn't much Guyana has to offer for legendary Pokemon inspirations, except one legend. This is the Sucuyans. By day, it's an elderly woman. But by night, it enters its true form, a living fireball that searches for fresh blood. That's right, not only is this a flaming ghost, it's also vampiric. This would be a great legendary with the obvious ghost and fire typing. I don't see this being a box legendary, though it could be one of the mythical Pokemon one would get through an event. Either way, with an origin like that, it would make for an interesting Pokemon design. From stunning waterfalls to massive serpents, and even to the ancestor of all Pokemon, Mew, Guyana has what it takes to make a really great Pokemon region. This has been episode 14 of Where in the World. This series is all for you guys. And that is why I ask for you to suggest things, because I love the interaction between us. And for you all to have a hand in where we go with this. And since there isn't anything scheduled for next week, now is your chance to suggest some awesome location, and if I use your suggestion, I will always give you a shout out as thanks for helping me with this series. Leave a like and share these videos around, it helps me grow as a channel and I really do appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter for updates on anything and everything Pokemon as well as to know when all my videos go live. The link is always down in the description of all my videos. And as always, this has been Black Phoenix. Thanks for watching everyone.